Hey, on this week's Community Shout, we've got the Nutcracker, some gardening, and then tips to buying a home. So let's do this. Hey, it's time for the Arizona White Mountain Podcast, Community Shout, hanging out here in the studio. And this morning we're starting again with Linda Bohn. How are you?
I'm doing real good, real good.
So
we're
Ballet
4
White
days
Mountain.
to go.
4 days to go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Thursday, from today on Tuesday or from Thursday?
From Tuesday.
So Thursday we post up, so
Okay.
2 days to go. It's on Saturday?
Saturday, yes.
Yep,
Saturday
cool.
at 1 o'clock. It's the Nutcracker.
You bet.
It's the Christmas favorite ballet. The Nutcracker, it'll be at Blue Ridge High School, 1 o'clock matinee and a 7 o'clock evening. And I brought Kiah Kroll, one of my longtime students.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Cool. So what part are you playing?
I am playing the Mouse King.
When I told her we were going to do the Nutcracker, she said, "Can I do the Mouse King?" It's the battle scene, the Mouse King and the Nutcracker.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So is that a challenging part?
I think it was challenging mainly because of the different combinations of swordplay, probably. Just remembering the order that they go in and how many times you have to lock swords and when to spin the sword. So it's harder to remember the combination rather than actually doing it.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I did many performances of the Nutcracker in college, but I play trombone. So it's a whole bunch of rest and then and that's it.
Yeah.
It's a funny trombone part. But anyways, so
We've got tickets. We've got plenty of tickets, and you can get them at the door, but you can also get them online, and you've got the link for that. We also are selling tickets at the studio.
okay.
Monday, well, 2 more days, Tuesday and Wednesday, because Thursday and Friday we are doing dress rehearsals. But Tuesday and Wednesday, 4 to 6 at the studio. We're back in the studio.
Yes, you are. So
We've
the
got
doors
mirrors.
open. You can see mirrors. You can see light through the
Oh,
windows.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So, you've got the 2 times, the 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock. So, we'll have a good turnout, I'm hoping.
Okay, awesome. You can see the link down below if you want to buy some tickets or, like she said, stop in and pick them up.
I've got to tell you, we've got, Joseph got sick,
Uh-huh.
remember, and we now have 2 Ballet Arizona students, which the Ballet Arizona company has their own school.
Right.
And these are pre-professional students. Marin Horsch and Jordan Alsace.
Yeah, we're not gonna penalize you for that because I do horrible things with names all the time.
I'm sorry, Jordan. In any case, they are just terrific dancers. They will be the cherry on top as far as to finish the Nutcracker.
Awesome.
We've got good dancers all the way down the line. So this Kiah, it was interesting to watch her in the Nutcracker as they got into the sword fighting. They would get, they were going at it.
Awesome.
It was fun to
Yeah.
watch.
Very good.
Yeah.
So Linda Bohn, Ballet White Mountain, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, still hanging out here in the studio right by the fireplace. It's fake. It doesn't have any heat, but anyways. I've got with me now from the White Mountain Community Garden, Tracey. How are you?
I'm doing great.
And you dig dirt. We
I
see
dig
that.
dirt.
That very clean apron. I don't know. Are you actually out there
I had to
using
wash
that?
it for today.
Cool. So what do we got going on?
Well, this Saturday we are doing a free fruit tree class. So we got this grant from the USDA Forest Service and the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management. And we've been doing different classes and trainings all year long. We did a big Arbor Day thing at the Nature Center. And this Saturday we're doing a fruit tree class.
Cool. Okay, so basically how to prune them, how to make sure that they will bear fruit next year.
Exactly.
Cry when it gives us their leaf, or that little frost crap that it does every year. It's like, hey, look, spring's here. It's great. Let's get, nope. Yeah, so do you give us hints on how to not
Yeah.
Have them die then?
Right. We have this amazing presenter coming, Kristen Badafareno, and she is going to be presenting on how to plant them, where to plant them, how to prune them and take care of them. Also, what ones are really good for this area.
Oh, cool.
So if you've been wanting to get into fruit trees, or if you have some and you need a little bit of troubleshooting, it's a free class, and it's open to the whole
Very
community.
cool. And it's right there, obviously, at the community garden.
It's actually going to be at Northland Pioneer
Look at that.
College, yes.
Okay.
It's going to be in the Ponderosa building, the Symposium room at Northland Pioneer College.
Okay. And the time again, one more
It's
time.
going to be on this Saturday, the 18th, and it's going to be from 10 to 11:30 a.m. And she's going to leave enough time for a big Q&A, so if you have some
Sweet.
troubleshooting, yeah, she'll take care of that.
Do people need to register? Or can they just show up?
They can just show up.
Sweet.
It's free.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, we've got our Navajo County Ornamental Gardens. We
Okay.
completed that project, which we've been working on all year. It's pretty cool. Come check it out. It's through another grant that we got. It's ADA compliant, so wheelchair accessible, but it's just a great inspirational space if you've been trying to think about how you would do a garden, like utilizing different materials, even if you just have an apartment or a patio, like there's planter gardens and there's herb gardens, butterfly gardens, and we installed this fence and have apple trees that grow horizontally.
Oh, wow.
So if you're looking for some kind of like barrier with a neighbor or whatever, like a pretty
Yeah.
thing, that's kind of, so it's just like an inspirational ornamental garden. Come check that out anytime. And then we've been doing some winter planting in the high tunnel, completely planted out. We're so excited.
Good.
So we do stuff year round. So if anybody wants to volunteer, please check out our website and we'd love to have you.
Awesome. Tracey with the White Mountain Community Garden. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So hanging out here in the studio. Hopefully we get snow this week because we haven't yet as of the recording on Tuesday night. We're supposed to get like an inch or so, but you know, snow would be good to go with a fireplace.
Fire.
I've got now with me Mrs. Christmas. Paulina Schubel, how are you?
I am fine. I'm fine.
Arizona Home Hunters.
Arizona Mountain Home Hunters,
Home
which you
Hunters.
always forget the mountain part.
Because, you know, I think you should just sell to everybody everywhere.
You know, we could sell to everybody everywhere, but we don't.
Okay, cool. So Arizona Mountain Home Hunters, and we've got you up on the board. I've heard some people seen it there at the house. We're going to be adding some more boards here in the next week or so.
Oh, I actually got a phone call from somebody that saw an advertisement at the house.
That's horrible.
How horrible is that?
How much did I pay them? I don't know.
I don't know.
Kidding.
I was going to ask. What's
Hey,
your
so
price?
what did you want to talk about? I think clients or something today. Well,
Buyers. We're going to talk about buyers.
Okay.
Because let's be real. It's easy to be a seller right now. It's not easy to be a buyer.
No? Okay.
No.
So what do you got for them?
The biggest thing that we need to talk about as far as being a buyer is you have to be really prepared. Back in the day, you could call your real estate agent and be like, oh, I'm looking at these houses, and you could schedule weeks in advance, and then you could go find a lender, get a loan. And that's so not the case. That's like prehistoric real estate right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what should the first step be?
The very first step should be to get a lender, and we like to really promote local lending for a variety of reasons. The big box lenders, not such a smooth process so much because they're lending all over the nation. They don't have AMCs that work locally. It just turns kind of into a cluster.
Okay.
And you get what you pay for. A lot of them come with lower rates. They really do. But also you get the Walmart service versus, I don't know what you would compare to, Target maybe.
And just so you know, that Walmart is self-check. So
It's really like that. You don't have a personal experience.
right.
So you really need not only a lender, but a local lender, at least to the state of Arizona. We do have a lot of lenders that come out of the valley that have been lending up here on the mountain for a long time. But we also have a couple of local lenders that have been lending up here, that live up here, that are native to the White Mountains, that have excellent service for clients.
So that chicken and egg thing, you don't have to have a home that you're getting approved for. You can actually just get a price that you're approved for. Or
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a very good point because a lot of people get that mixed up. They think that they find a home and then they get approved for a home, and that's just not the case. You need to get pre-approved for a certain amount of money and a certain loan type.
Okay.
Loan types are a huge thing. If you are a first-time home buyer specifically, you probably are going to qualify for an FHA loan. You're going to get assistance with down payment if you qualify for that.
Okay.
And then there's certain houses, it's really hard to buy a fixer-upper if you're an FHA loan or a VA loan.
Oh, okay.
So you really have to narrow down your lending, your lender, your loan type, your down payment, all the money you're going to have to bring at close, and then you go house shopping. And house shopping now, I'm sure you probably know, if a house becomes available on the market on a Monday, there's a good chance it's going to be under contract by Tuesday or Wednesday. Sometimes in the slower season, maybe a week.
Wow.
So it really is, it kind of sucks if you're not prepared to put in an offer, especially if you're financing, to find the house of your dreams, and then it's gone by the time you narrow down a lender.
So is it just the loan that you need to get lined up, or is there other things that you need to do before you even start to look at homes?
Just your financing. You
Okay.
really need to have and even if you're a cash buyer, and I've had this happen to cash buyers, you need to be prepared with what they call it proof of funds.
Okay.
So whether you're using like a 401k or you have, you're a rich person with cash in your bank account, that will never be any of us. You have to be prepared with your proof of funds. And I'm going to give you an example. I had some cash buyers. They had a stack of cash in their bank account. They wanted to buy. It took them too long to get the proof of funds over to me because they weren't prepared, and they had to go to their bank and get it. It took them a few days. You know what happened to their dream house?
Gone. Huh?
It went under contract.
Dang.
So no matter what kind of buyer you are, financing, cash buyer, etc., investors, we have a lot of people that are doing investing. You have to have in hand ready to go. Cool. You want to look at a house and be able to offer right away.
So once again, it's Paulina, and don't forget, like me, it's Arizona Mountain Home Hunters right here in the Arizona White Mountains. Hey, thanks for joining us on this week's Community Shout. I just want to remind everybody, if you're out and about, there's some great things to do in Pinetop Lakeside. They've got a ton of lights. We were running around. Last night, I actually judged the lights for the businesses in town. They've got Jack Barker Memorial Park, which has a phenomenal display set up there. On the weekends, they're going to have like coffee and some fun going on. Music, entertainment maybe even, and you can swing by there and take a picture with their new mural, which other towns in Arizona are going to be doing as well, we hope. And then also make sure you check out that behind the post office there. That's a phenomenal thing. We've done some special things for the town of Pinetop Lakeside. Make sure you check that out on their Facebook page. Other than that, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.